Hey guys, how's it going? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Things look good from OBS perspective. We got zero drop frames today, which is very strange. Usually it's even worse than that. Hello from Finland. Oh, awesome. It's noon here in Canada. It's a bright sunny day. It is what is it, 7 degrees Celsius here, which is quite a thing. Hello, New Orleans, Texas. Awesome, great to meet you again. I recognize lots of names. Get my phone out of my pocket. Florida, hello. Got my shake weight here. I don't have my shake weight. Sweden, Los Angeles, hello. How's it going? Rebecca's even here. So I think she's in Canada somewhere. Denmark, Netherlands, Serbia, Ireland, Germany. Awesome, awesome. Slovenia. We got a charity stream going on today. All weekend. I'll paste a link in here. I'm not going to stream for a ton of time here. Obviously, I want the charity stream to be watched. If you guys could put it on 2 different tabs and like split your eyes and like watch both at the same time, that would be awesome. Poland, hello. Hello. German, Ukraine, Germany. España, France, I'm going to slaughter that. Wow. Philippines, oh, it's late there. Oh, what are you doing up? Taiwan, Argentina, West Virginia, Tokyo, wow. Ireland, that's a great little heart emoticon. Wow. Toggle prime parts, immortal skins. Oh, it would not only make me happy. Oh, I see. Yes, you're wanting a little bit more toggle action. Yeah, we can talk about that. Only watching source quality. Maybe that's the issue. Oh, you got. Oh, really? Okay, you got the charity stream on a different TV. Smart, very smart. Stockholm. Hello from the Origin system. Very good. Are you going to read to us? I don't know if I. Oh, I'm not going to read to you, but one of our programmers, one of our great programmers, was tweeted this morning, retweeted this, and I thought it was amazing. This Gamma Sutra article. I thought it was really cool. Whoa. Some of these quotes just made me lose my mind. I think it's the fact that you're always voting with your time. You're always making decisions about how to spend your work product. It actually makes it easier for people to get fired up. There are plenty of great developers for whom this is a terrible place to work. Everyone wants autonomy and self-directed, but turns out some people don't. You have to really like customers. You have to be egoless, interjected Eric Johnson, a longtime Valve staffer who was present alongside Newell during the briefing. You have to be pretty egoless to just do what customers ask you to do, right? You have to admit you're wrong often. And on and on and on and on and on it goes. People at Valve have to get used to working without a safety net. There's nothing between you and a customer. You come in that morning, and by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you have effed a million customers. Well, Dota 2's big game, but at varying levels of scale, man, that resonates with me. It super resonates with me. The other thing I thought was interesting, let's see here. I see the Diablo 3 page, right? So we were talking about this before we started. Hello from Ceres. All right. Did you play Mass Effect? I did play all the Mass Effects, and I love them, and I am excited for Andromeda. I saw that gameplay trailer that they did. That was early this week, I think. It was like Monday or Tuesday. I thought it looked great. It's really nice to see that kind of Star Wars Battlefront lighting and material system really had a nice, clean look to it. I thought it looked really great. Of course, I'm very competitive, so you have mixed feelings when you see great games. Can we have a disco room in the relay? That's a very good idea. We have been wrong for 4 to 5 years. Feels great. What? Where's that? I think I missed Rebecca's response. Do you like Chroma? Okay, all right. Steve going get so swole. Yeah, I know. So I have been trying to be nicer to my body. And of course I asked Jeff how to do that. And he said strong lifts 5x5. So so then I hurt my back with deadlifts. Anyway. Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda has definitely a different pace of gameplay than Warframe does. I think I was inspired by Mass Effect as much as I'm inspired by the games I love, and I do have a special place in my heart for Mass Effect 2. I really thought that one was really interesting. There you go. Hello Gaming is using strong lifts too. Yeah, man. Hello Gaming. So, the deadlifts, they just got heavier and heavier, and then a week ago, it just, yeah. So anyway, that's how I handle my existential dread, is I lift weights and I make video games and play guitar. So that's it. Right. How do you go back to other games after Warframe? Well, that's sort of neat that Warframe has a bit of a unique feel to it. When I play shooters, I try to bullet jump, and I can't, of course. Let's see. We've got a spike of drop frames, but things seem to be stable right now. So I'm sorry if you're buffering like crazy. Assuming direct control, Rebecca said she should. She should. Link deleted. I will have to ask her about that. Let's see. Tweaking Arcman, consider PvE races. That would be very cool. I can play the triangle, not as good as guitar. It's a very nuanced instrument. There's someone talking about Mass Effect 1 with some fervor. Monster Hunter is amazing. Much buffer. Let's take a look here at my my buffered frames. So far I've dropped 4,000 frames. That's not cool. I did do a speed test before I started, so I may have to restart. Okay, let's see. It's dropping again. Let's change some settings here. Gonna change some settings. We're gonna change some settings. Here we go. Okay, we dropped frames like crazy at the start here. I'm watching the percentage here. 386 drop frames. If you're old like me, 386 has a special meaning to you, and you love 386. Video not working, but audio is good. Okay, let's see. Okay. Dropped quality a little bit, and we'll see how this goes. Otherwise, I'll have to be running fiber to the office or something to try to figure this out. I was checking out yes, 486 of course was way better, especially with the SX. Which one had the math coprocessor? Was it the SX or the DX? 486 was, oh man, 486 was beautiful. Doom on a 486 was silk. Okay, so I'm thinking the drop frames are good now. The other thing I was looking at, and I was curious what you guys were thinking, we were talking about this in chat before I started streaming, was Blizzard, which is a video game company you might have heard of. is ending support for Windows XP and Vista, which is something that Glenn and I talk a little bit about. And I think it's very interesting. They're gonna just go for it. 2 days ago they posted that, so that's very interesting to me. Let's see here. Blizz, who? Very good. I assume no one that is watching is still on XP. So, 1 second here. Just grab my cup of tea. Okay, I'm back. So we're doing a charity stream. I don't want to take away from it. I'm gonna post the link here, and please hit that. Donate. Watch me with one eye and watch them with the other eye, or just listen to me natter on while they actually do cool stuff. I'm gonna go over to the code here. Let me see. So those are the things I was looking at this morning. I thought was interesting. Adding a feature to add polarities of weapons in the locker room to test and plan to build. That'd be very cool. We are working on a sort of a gun range that has those kind of ideas. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, I'm on 10 now as well. They're giving away Prime Chamber. Whoa, whoa. Type in chat. Yeah, I think Windows 10 adoption was interesting because they just gave it away, right, for a while. So it's the new Vista. There's some hate for Windows 10 there. Oh no! All right. Hello from Australia. It's currently 3:17 a.m. Uh-oh, you've got some insomniacs in the house here. Not the video game company, but have you seen Sorrento? It's like a Warframe sci-fi ninja VR game. You know, I thought I had seen some screenshots of that. I haven't got my PSVR yet. I've played the Oculus and the Vive at work, but I do want to get PSVR because I loved Resident Evil so much, and I didn't expect I would love it as much as I did. So I want to try it out in PSVR. I have a very weak stomach. Do you enjoy other genres besides shooters? Absolutely. I have played a little bit of Enter the Gungeon. I'm currently replaying Hyper Light because I can't get enough of that. They did a 60 FPS patch for PS4, and I'm playing through that. I love it. The Enter the Gungeon, I have played that a bit. Amazing in VR. Okay, I'm going to try it out. That's awesome. Thank you for mentioning that. You like Windows 10, but you don't like Microsoft. Well, yeah, I guess, you know. I like Tom Cruise movies, but sometimes he's a bit weird in interviews, so maybe that's how you feel about Windows 10. Yeah, the Hyperlight patch was amazing. I've got my same snacks as I did last time, which is these weird, like crazy colored carrots. I didn't play a lot of Crash Bandicoot because my early gaming stuff I missed. So like Daryl at work, our lead programmer, he's so hardcore into that old school Nintendo stuff, and I kind of missed some of that. I was skateboarding and playing PC games, and then later on I got into console games. So I kind of came late to console. Ico was my first seriously hardcore console game that I owned. I'd go over to my friend's place, of course, and play Mario and stuff, but I was never very good at it. So I'm playing, yeah. And the other thing I'm still playing, which I'm loving, excuse my chewing, is Witcher 3, which I think we have big fans of at the office, of course. Rebecca has her whole office decked out in CD Projekt Red stuff, I bet. And And man, I was playing it. I played it this some evenings this week, and it's a feels bad man game, isn't it? It will make you make choices you don't want to make, and pick between lesser of evils continually. So it's very interesting, very mature from a storytelling perspective, and it's almost painful. Some of the choices you have to make, and even characters that seem despicable have. I'm talking about the Baron and how his story resolution worked out. Oh man, I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, yeah. Is Microsoft Visual Studio your preferred program for coding compiling? It is, only because we don't really have a lot of other choices, but I do prefer it. But we call that the baby duck syndrome. It's the first compiler. Visual C6 was the first one I ever used. Drop frames total is 1,722, so it was 386 before. Hey, I've been careful to avoid spoilers. I do play the Dark Souls. I did play Last Guardian as well, and I thought it was great. Shadow and Ico I would still put as some of my favorite ever. Yennefer is the best girl, only important choice. I see. Papers, Please is another feels bad game. Yeah, I do want to play that. I want to play that for sure. Yeah, okay. So have you seen the old trailer for the Cyberpunk game? Yes, I'm very curious. Yep, Last of Us story was amazing, and of course, they had Gustavo Santaolalla, who I think is an Argentinian guitar musician who made the soundtrack for Last of Us, and I love his soundtrack for that game, and it just blew me away when I loaded up that game and I recognized his kind of his arpeggiated guitar playing. Oh man, that game was amazing. Yes, I know, right? I like Tom Cruise. I'll even watch the Reacher movies, even when they don't get great ratings. Yeah. Do you own Diablo 3? I do. I do own Diablo 3. It's been a while. I think I was trying out the Crusader one last I played. Canadian carrots, I'm not sure if they're the best. This is a little bit bland, but maybe it's better for me than eating chips. Do you know about the game Drone? I don't. Will Warframe soundtrack ever be released? Yes. More on that later on. This has become quite the Q&A stream. I know, right? So, best game song is One Winged Angel. Okay. Best one. Okay. All right. I'm gonna fix a bug. A small one. I've got my Sentinel that I want to take out the oven, but I thought I'd do a little bit of coding up front and finish with playing, because I don't want to stream for mega long this time. So I'm going to compile up the game here. And one of the things that we showed on Legacy of Caneback, still waiting 14 years. Warframe soundtrack needs more degent. I know. Well, it doesn't, but I need more degent. Yeah, Diablo 3, it's interesting. I appreciate some of those comments. Anything Blizzard makes, of course, is just beyond reproach in terms of quality, and I love it. And sometimes I avoid playing too much. I love Borderlands. Yep, I love Borderlands. Sometimes I avoid playing games, or I'll avoid playing games that have features that I'm thinking about adding to Warframe, because I don't want to steal too heavily, or I don't want to look like I don't want to mimic stuff. And I know there's amazing stuff in Diablo 3, so I kind of hear people talking about it and then think about how that might work versus just going in and trying to lift it. It's mostly out of creative arrogance and fear that I do that. Okay, so let's talk about photo mode. So we showed photo mode on Friday. And in photo mode, it's going to take me a sec here to get this booted up. Boot up this stuff here. We're going to look at photo mode real quick. And I'm going to fix a problem with it. Let me see. What's on the screen right now? Oh, okay. It's just the code. So here's a problem with Photo Booth. Let's see here. So very small problem with Photo Booth, and I will show you when you have a giant code base how a very small problem might take you a little while to fix. So hopefully this won't take too long. The interesting thing, oh, I've got to pre-process some of these shaders. Oh boy, oh boy. So when we showed Photo Booth, we added a few features to it. You don't like the Vasto sounds? Well, that's funny you should mention that. The sound guys have reworked how they're doing weapon sounds in Warframe. And if you get some of the early weapons like the Mark I Bratton, you can see where we're going with that, where the sound guys are going with that. So multi-blade games, I would check that out. That whole thing is going to be playing through the entire game as they rework it. I do wish I'd touch up weapon sounds in general. Hey, so there you go. Great, great. It's like you set me up to say that. Did you ever want to introduce the Diablo 3 random enemy elite mechanics into Warframe? I do. I do. I love those ideas, and we are working on those. I'm noticing you, Frelling Hazmat. Thanks for coming to watch. I do. I think those procedural enemies are great, and you can see that we're trying to do that with our enemy cells, or what we called enemy syndicates. And we showed a little bit of that on Friday, but that's our whole thing that we're trying to do. Dead Space HUD was amazing. The diegetic. I have played the Oddworld games. Yes, yes. I came to those after they were released, though. I don't think I ever played the 2D ones. I kind of went back. I played the Xbox One stuff. Abe's Odyssey, I think. Any chance for adding a fashion frame on Arsenal so you can see how many skins look in different colors and attachments before buying them? Well, you can click on things to preview before you buy them. Expanding that would be interesting. Can we get the original designs of the beginning weapons as separate skins? I'll talk to Lucas about that. It was a good idea, and I know that they wanted to. Excuse my eating. Dark Leviathan, you're beautiful too. Okay, so how about any of the big Bethesda titles? Have you played any of them? Of course, of course. I think for my tastes, Fallout 3. I was a huge fan of the Fallouts before Bethesda was making them. I hope I'm getting this history right. And then Fallout 3 was their huge take on it, and I just loved it. I put so much time into that game. I really loved the post-apocalyptic setting and the synthetics, and I even loved VATS. And I thought it was really interesting how they gave you that action feel, but you didn't have to be good at shooting. I played a lot of that in VATS. The shooting feel wasn't really to my taste, but why is this bug fixing taking so long? It's because I'm talking, blabbing and blabbing. Let's just take a look here. Give me a second. This is why bug fixing takes so long. Well, I don't really stream it very often, do I? Did you try Fallout 3 Wanderers Edition or just the baseline? Baseline only. I'm not sure what the Wanderers Edition added. Immortal Enemy Dead Space is so crazy. Run, fear. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Thank you for supporting Warframe community. Thank you for being in our community. That's awesome. Will we ever have Syndicate armor pieces? I think so. Do you like Dishonored? Yes, I love Dishonored. I got kind of busy, so I'm kind of midpoint in Dishonored 2. but I replayed Dishonored because when they did the remaster on PS4, so I played through it again. Tile sets for photo booths. Will we have some of those tile sets available already when it launches? Yes, we will. Or will we have to purchase more from the market? That's a great question. Our thinking is that they won't be. You won't have to purchase them. They'll be based on doing stuff in Warframe. So an example of that was Pablo was thinking if you finished, say, War Within, that there'd be a couple key locations you might remember, some cave parts or some top of some geographical part meeting a specific character, that those would be the things. So we would use them to kind of give you even more kind of cool rewards for doing specific things. So maybe they're tied to a junction, although the junctions are kind of overloaded, tied to planet completion, tied to quest completion, that sort of thing. We don't think we're going to be, for the most part, we're not going to be selling them. When you guys renew the dojo, will PBR updates and lighting be updated? The Kingpin rooms seem to use them, but just to make sure. Yes, right now our team is fully engaged on the Earth remaster. It's going to be kick-ass. It's going to add more history to the game as well. The quality is going to jump up. The lighting is going to be jump up. And then they will be looking at the new sets, which we haven't even talked about yet, as well as making the dojos look better. Probably going to expect... you should expect maybe a bit of mismatch because as we add those new rooms, if we don't get time to rework and relight all the old ones, then some of the new rooms might look better, albeit a little bit out of place. But they're going to use the same kind of style, but just with nicer quality. Will HDR improve frame rate slightly on consoles? They won't, but we already render internally HDR. So improving frame rates on consoles is about CPU optimization and not as much about GPU optimization. But we do have a few things coming for rendering on console that will affect performance for the rendering, which is what all the cool kids are doing these days, which is they dynamically scale the resolution based on the content. So almost every Call of Duty title does this now. Every Frostbite title does this now, like Battlefront or Battlefield 1. And the 343 Halo stuff all does this dynamic resolution, and it works really well. Is D in talks with Vincent Donofrio for voice work in the Kingpin system? Maybe. You're welcome for the hours of gaming. Thank you very much for giving it that much. Volumetric lighting as placeable. Yeah, much of the volumetric lighting is pre-baked because we want to make it run faster than most volumetric lighting systems do. Yes, we're going to be adding stuff to Earth so that you will go back through it. Okay, I finally pre-processed here. Just let me figure out here. Let me just log in. I'm going to show you the dev here. PS4 Pro just renders faster out of the gate. And the HDR support works on the older one as well. Oh, this is cool. Give me a second here. Let me just see here. Check my configuration here. This may be falling flat on its face. Typing, coding. Okay. All right. Can I get in here? Any chance to bring Razor Chroma support to Warframe? That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure where we're at with those. A lot of those overlays, have given us problem in the past. As you can see, my preparation is quite poor right now. Guess remaster is coming with Warframe 2. I expected U20 to be something like Warframe 2.0, but that's a stupid expectation. Well, I mean, we are going to be bringing a lot more stuff. What are you planning to do to expand Warframe culture? Lua code is easy. We're planning to do secret stuff. Threading optimization for PC, because right now most of the work occurs in one thread. Really? Is that true? Let me look at my task manager. Last I checked, we use at least 2 threads quite well. Yeah. I see work on, well, OBS of course is running. We do use lots of threads, but we do have a fat game thread that by breaking that work up into more tasks, particularly AI and animation are the big ones now. Particles, the Lua scripting garbage collection, the UI updating, the sound system, the physics and collision checking, all of those things go wide across all of the CPU, but we still have animation and AI as our things that we still need to separate, and they tend to be very nested and tangled together. Yes, 2 of 8 threads more than the other. Yes, you got it. So the 2 dominant threads would be the rendering submission thread and the game update thread. So we do need to do that. Lonnie Coma, you are welcome. Can we have more colors for the dojo? Yes, you can. Lewis scripting garbage collection, quote unquote. Yes. Okay. All right. Hold on here. Let me just see what kind of firewall action I've got going on right now, because things are looking kind of grim. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. As I chew on my grits. Yep. I am doing beautiful this Sunday because it's a beautiful Sunday. The sun is shining. I feel like I'm absorbing vitamin D when I'm outside. It's not freezing. I don't own a dog, but I do love dogs. I grew up on a dog kennel and worked summers there, so I do love me the Labrador Retrievers. Clan size options, I don't know. I think it is a good question, but we did kind of do significant doubling kind of jumps there. All right, let me just see if I can get this going. If it doesn't, I'm going to just stop wasting the time that you guys are investing in me right now. I'll jump in and play and complain about my game. Any plans for Dojo presets? The old Dojo design had so much atmosphere to it. Really? I'll have to go back and look at that. Balloonycomb, I wish more free-to-play games update as much as you do. It kind of is important to us. We start to feel really crappy when we're not updating, because we know that's one of our main advantages. Well, I have caught myself in my own tar, which is good. The system works. Fun fact, sunshine doesn't actually make vitamin D, but it helps convert vitamin D into an active form. Oh, so do I need to take vitamin D and then get in the sunshine? How does that work? hope there's a way to check clanmate's contribution to the clan. Clan management needs to be smoother. Yep. Yep. I am taking notes about clan stuff. I really feel you have an FOV slider, but you want it to be bigger, probably, right? Yes, I've read that Australia is scorching right now. Yes, I have a Goku saying if I wasn't a mod here, I'd be spamming with Dojo. Well, I know because I remember you from your Twitter suggestions as well. Your body produces the precursors on its own. So what do you recommend for people that are pale growing up in a very sunless winter here in Canada? What do you recommend? I'm going to fire up the game. I'm going to come back to the code. Let's look at the game and I'll come back. Whoa, I'm in the center. That's crazy. Transform, copy transform. Transform, paste. There we go. Better in mission results screen. I want to see a breakdown of enemies players killed, mainly because I know my teammates are slacking. Yep. Yeah, that's fair enough. I've been looking at that screen a little bit as well. When people are asking for an FOV slider, I think they're talking about draw distance, how blurry it gets. That's curious. Let's see. Let's go back to the code while I sign in. You can see my streaming etiquette's quite poor. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that is, but I will ask around. That's a little bit weird. How about in-game ways of doing giveaways within the clan? Various events, competition, fastest one is on. Yep. Competition. Yep. How do we send in emblems for our clan? On our webpage, warframe.com. Should be in your profile settings. Please can we get prime part toggle for the older Steam skins? Steam skins toggle. I'll ask the guys about that. Yep. There's one thing I fear about the Kingpin system. From what I remember, you need the warlord to activate much of the content. Sadly, my Warframe has stopped playing. That was a good point. Well, that's a very good point. Of course, clans need to be active to engage in this content, and their leadership should be. But I will look at that and see. Maybe there's some kind of process that we can do where if someone goes inactive, maybe the game can detect it. Certainly support can also help you out. Toggle prime parts everywhere, actually. Yes. I can see that. More FOV, so large frames like Frost Chroma don't block half the screen when aiming. And more awareness when flying. Yep, I can see that. I will look at it. No promises, but I will look at it. I guess considering the idea of using new lighting techniques, using War Within for the Dojo clan update, we are. Right now, Earth is getting that. Queen pins? Yes, there will be queen pins, of course. It's not just the kings that are bad. We're not really calling them king pins in the end, I don't think. So, Taxon. All right. Would be cool if it auto-equipped it, maybe, for a new player. With retarget and molecular conversion as its default precepts, Taxon protects its owner with shield restoration. That sounds good. Equipped with the R-Tax Ice Beam. Note, this item requires 2 open slots. Interesting. 2 open what slots? I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I assume it's inventory capacity, but I'm looking at this as a mind of new player. In fact, I have one of my favorite, one of the guys I know that works on Titanfall is playing the game right now, and I hope he sends me a lot of notes. Of course he will, because he's way better at making games than I am, but he already complained about Ortis nagging a lot on the first time you install the mod. So, Steve, when I press X to go into nav on PC, it freezes my game a lot. Is this a bug? It might be. Do you have a really slow hard drive, maybe? If you load really slow, one thing you can do is that's sort of a pain, isn't it? That I have to go and explicitly equip that. I'm not sure how we would deal with that. It'd be nice if this kind of auto did this for you. It's a little bit of a tricky thing there. It looks cool though. I really like how this looks. Pretty awesome. It reminds me of something that I can't quite put my finger on. Fight a Grenier Galleon? Hey man, that's what I've been working on. I got my prototype. I should show you guys my cruise ship prototype. I added one little thing to it. Is there a way we could see real-time updates to our powers from Warframe upgrade screen? I use slot continuity and actually see how it affects my powers on the same screen. Right. You don't see that? Yeah, you want to see the range on a specific power. I see. That UI is pretty intense already. It reminds you of the letter X. Good point. I don't think the Sentinel stuff should take up 2 inventory slots. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that myself. That sounds like a very old decision. My main gripe is no P-Bar Sentinel accessories beyond Prime Access ones. Of course, new ones that we add. We definitely will. Ability menu will show you. Yes, it will. But I have to jump in and out. Yes, very good. My dream is you will add Gundam-like Warframes or use a fight huge they're good at types of things. Yes, we have. That's it. Half-Life 2 city drones. It kind of reminds me of that. So I need 2 more Eximus enemies here. Where's a good place to? Oh, actually, you know what? I should just do this. Someone is helping me bring up my my fashion frame. Let's do it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh. Someone infected me. I can't believe it. That's so crazy. So someone said it's not edgelord unless there's red. Well, that's kind of what do I got here? I really want some edgelord red. Okay. Oh, it almost matches the red on the Bratton there. I wonder if I can get that closer. A little bit darker maybe. Let's get more blood. More blood red. That's a little closer. Okay. All right. Will we ever see void powers reflect the equipped focus school? Yes, when we make focus great again, we will have more connections there. Is this gonna be there forever now? Well, no, it's not. If you develop it and the hair is showing, you can the door will actually open for you. So just a bit longer, and then I'll be able to get rid of it. Okay, let's play this excavation mission. Oh, I didn't edgelord my sentinel. Okay, well, I'm not trolling. I'm just learning. I learned last week that my edgy volt was not edgy enough because it didn't have red. All right. I already see things I don't like. Our effects guys are always overworked, but it does irritate me when I see puffs that have big gaps in it like that. Oh, it drives me. It's one of my lame, weird pet peeves. Oof. All right, let's see. I'll have just a little bit of volume, please. A little bit, please. Oh. I think my audio out is set to something else. Playback devices. Yeah, because I'd want my playback device to be this Samsung microphone. That is so weird. That is so weird. How does that work? Does it actually do anything? Oh man. Oh man, I'm gonna get killed while I'm changing settings. That is cool. We froze him. I love it. I love it. I'm going to disable these. The game's gonna get really mad that I just did that. There we go. Cool. Wow. Wow. Okay. My Apple Watch says it's time to stand. I refuse. I refuse your healthy suggestions. Just gonna take a look around here. That's really cool. That's really cool. Seems maybe quite powerful. Seems quite powerful. I wonder what you guys... Yeah, I know, right? Oh, the aggressor from Halo. Oh, yeah. It's a classic sci-fi design. It's classic. Locate and protect the extractors. There you go. I guess I'm going to need this, I assume. Love it. Nice hit indicators. I'm going live now, which is cool. Loving the little updates on the HUD. It's a little... As I learn how to be a gamer. Like, shoot the targets that aren't frozen first, duh. It'd be interesting to see how this affects solo play. It really seems to, if the enemy count is low, it seems to trivialize it. When is Taxon coming to consoles? Extremely soon, I think. I think I also have a freeze on my... Don't nerf it. I won't. I'm just talking. These guys are tough. I'm not sure why I'm even bothering to kill these guys, though. It's not like I can carry multiple of those. Alright, get some cryotic. As, trying to think about new player experience. The whole cryotic farming as a mission type at this phase seems really weird to me. The importance of cryotic isn't really communicated to me. I just find it very odd from like that kind of part of gaming that I value, which I often talk about, which is kind of like the immersion or the reason. I know eventually you become you see through it all and just see the matrix, but why is cryotic so damn important that I'm playing these mission types all the time to gather it? Not conveyed very well, I don't think. Should be an option to pick 2 power cells, smack them with them. The Kimbo power cells. Interesting. The other thing I found was when I was playing to get my Junction unlocked here. I'm really excited to see this set remastered as well. That is showing its age, isn't it? Yep, I know. I gotcha. The other thing I found, which I'm not finding in this set, actually, which is good, was the number of shield drones seemed crazy. It was like the Corpus planners bought too many, and they had a surplus. I was kind of thinking the ratio was really feeling wrong, but maybe I just need to escalate the enemy levels here before that matters. Bratton looks great and it sounds great, and we had a couple people asking about Vasto early on here in the stream, and it's going to be receiving that same kind of sound treatment. I'm not sure, obviously I'm not playing it really loud, but the punch it has even on my laptop speakers now is so cool. Yeah. So this ratio, they're a little bit annoyingly fast, aren't they, for my old man reflexes. And the flare from their explosion also, I keep meaning to bug the guys about that, because it causes a huge duck in the exposure settings, which is really gross. Everything gets dim around it. It's too much. It's halted. You'd think I would be paying attention. You see I'm trying to talk more than I am actually trying to figure out how to play it. There we go. Let's focus here. I like this here, having to defend these 2 areas. Pretty cool. I just wish it had been relit with the new stuff. Okay. Place Osprey to destruction. Nuclear bomb effects. Yeah, maybe, right? In your face! Alright. Excuse me, I need that. Where are you going? You know what's kind of lame about that? Is you kill this guy. Now that one worked. Interesting. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's interesting. It looks like when they freeze a crewman, the freeze effects don't propagate to the helmet. Oh, it's there a little bit. It doesn't look right to me, though. Yep. Shield Osprey. Okay, everyone's got to chill out. Give me some mods here. Shade. I'm going to throw down some shade. Yes, sub-base punch. That's exactly what they're adding. In fact, it's exactly what they've added. Let's just go and leave those guys behind. It was very tempting to just keep fighting them there. Why do extractors explode rather than launch them back to space? I don't know. We asked NASA about that, and they said it was the fuel cost to put them back into orbit exceeded the value of recovering the materials. So, of course, I'm kidding. That would be cool if they left like that. Did this guy die and the thing on his back appear at the same time? Yeah. What do you think of that? That's super ghetto looking as well. When they do their death animation, their battery doesn't pop off, so you see it in 2 places at one time. Watch this guy, watch this guy. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, now my battery pack's gone. This looks super low rent. Nice to fix that. Chill out is definitely a pun. Yes, Ortis loves those. Those guys have a fair amount of hit points, don't they? All right. It's time to up this weapon and use it lots. Uh-huh. Who's shooting at? Oh, you guys. I would kill for some energy right now. Ha ha! And he did. Man, the bad puns are screaming around here. Yep. That is just driving me crazy now that I see it. The battery inconsistency, making me mental. Except, of course, when they just explode into ice chunks. Okay. So the reason I'm here is to get a couple Eximus, and I don't think I have yet. So maybe I need to... My expectations are not going to show up until I get high enough level. Speaking of power... Okay, is fuel extractor... Are there any power cells that need to steal a cryotic? Yeah, I mean... You can kind of maybe drive yourself insane with logic questions like that. I still do love that little... This feels very kinetic. Do you write Ortis puns? I do. Steve trims beer with lighter and rolled eyes? What? I've noticed an increase in PvP events lately. PvE just got... Is there any new events for PvE in the works? Yes, there are. A huge one involving this really cool colony gameplay. And of course that leads to a bit of salt, where people think, well, they're... Okay, now we have more enemy types, which I think is hopefully going to bring us some Eximus action. But I need batteries. Ooh, what is that? Smite Grenier. I guess it makes sense if the Corpus drop that. They don't like the Grenier at all. I'm a little curious about the beam drawing effects there. Oh, I haven't seen a Railgun guy in a while. He didn't really get a shot off there, though, did he? Yep, I don't see any guys with batteries. So this is making this very painful. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, you're doing that, okay. Sometimes the AI seem to really want to get cover at the expense of me shooting them in the back a lot. All right. It looks like it's the spawn distance. Uh-oh, get it away. Oh, now the base weapon comes in. Waka, 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 waka. So the PvE event is huge and elaborate, and it's going to be awesome. I don't know if we talked too much about the specifics how it's going to work, so I'll probably just leave that untouched for now. Finally, there we go. Come here. However, the problem with that is the PvE event, which is a lot of custom code and is very complicated, might give people a skewed impression of what our priorities are at DE, which is we have a small group that's a small group of a whole 2 guys working on PvE things, and sometimes they can bang out an event very quickly, you know, if they plan it right and if they're kind of you know, frugal, and that's why it kind of looks like we skipped leg day a little bit there, and you haven't seen. You've seen a few more PvP events. If you're dedicated PvEer, which most of you are, then you might think, well, what the hell? Why so many of these types of events? And it's simply about the one that we're doing is very elaborate, and you'll see it soon. I'm playing this with the worst level of efficiency you can ever imagine. Just got my first Helminth charger. He moves like he's made of jelly. That doesn't sound like a compliment to his movement. Do the Railgun MOAs actually shoot? I like Meshuggah a lot. I do like them a lot. Finally, some dudes with batteries show up so that I can see that bug where the battery's on their back and dropped in the environment at the same time. Just to drive myself crazy. Have you considered having extractors drain shields instead of requiring power cells? We kind of use that in a few places that I don't mind the fact that you have to do. I think what's really feeling different about this. What feels different about this game mode is part of that, having to hunt those out, and it forces you to kind of move, which I think is interesting. Do you know why there are 6 beams from this thing on one guy at times? Is it when he dies, maybe? Let's see. No, it's fine. I have not seen the railgun guy actually attack yet. Is it because he keeps getting interrupted? I guess that's sort of good and I shouldn't be complaining. But I have yet to actually see a railgun guy attack me, which is a little concerning. I think I'll extract. I am not feeling... maybe. Yeah, again, I like this game mode actually quite a lot. And I think what distressed me about there was you can see where the minimum spawn points are really far away. So there's a little bit more downtime than usual. You can see the same problem happening here, actually. So it's going to be harder for them to press in on me. But this is, again, 6 beams equals shield drain power. Okay, okay. Okay. I think it's cool, but with all the other things that are happening, I'm wondering maybe if we can make the beams a little bit thinner or something. A little bit lighter. They look super solid. Yep, I would love to find some power. Let's go right to the end of this here and look for some power. There's obviously nothing here. What do you guys think? It seems kind of hopeless for getting an Eximus in this game mode, maybe. I think I've seen them more frequently than others. Yep. Yep. This is... well, let's see. There's a power cell up there. I guess I can just, like, abandon this and see how far away that is. I'm not sure how far away that is. Okay. All right. Look at that. He's learning his own game and figuring out the stuff on the minimap. Okay, so guys are level 7 now. We got a field drawn sample. That's good. I like it. All right. Peel the shield off. Yeah. Man, if you're a solo player, this Sentinel seems to be quite good. Wow. Excavation has the highest. Okay, so maybe I need to get up. I know that we have these things, these enemy specs where the enemy types obviously are filtered by the level so that they can't come out until the enemy level has reached a certain point. So that's probably what's going on. Okay. Let's see. I seem to be in a... Okay, okay. No. Leave him alone. I want to see if he shoots. see. Oh, okay. All right. He's doing a bit of damage there. Railgun MOA. How about attack from a farther distance away like a sniper? Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. I was kind of curious how he was working, and the effect, the damage, he's seemingly so ineffective that it's almost hard to notice. As opposed to the regular MOA, which of course the effects are making it very clear what he's doing. He's firing this kind of rapid fire laser bolt thing at you. Please move Lotus transmission, don't block. Oh, were they blocking it? I thought it was more in the middle than that. So I'm out of batteries here. And I'm kind of hunting, waiting for dudes to come spawn. And combined with this Sentinel, it feels like easy mode right now. Now I'm playing on a very easy level right now. But I am going to be making some notes, taking some screenshots and whining and complaining. Railgun MOAs get really strong at higher levels. Okay, so the damage attenuation by their level is partly part of it. What do you have there? All right. Yep. Oh, hello. I needed you. You know, maybe it's just a question of taking a look at how the code spawns those guys and making sure that there is one active. The problem could be that the minimum the distance that they're creating them out of line of sight of the player is meaning those slow guys with the battery packs have to walk like half a mile before they can backflip in the air. That was cool. Yes, audio effect until they're charging. Have a little bit more persistence in the beam attack that they do. I was praying for battery, but I am gonna get out. I don't think I saw any Eximus units. Not sure if you guys did. Yeah. The points in the chaotic thing, I don't know. As a new player, I find it kind of confusing. Yep. At this speed, it'll be done in 2020. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh! Oh! Did you guys see that? That's a new feature. I've qualified for Mastery Rank 2 test. That's awesome. And now it appears here, Mastery Rank Up. Oh, wow. Mantis engines are too flashy and look kind of weird. All right. Rare enemies drop power cells? Well, I suppose. I think it's cool. I do think it's cool to have specific enemy types associated with specific game mechanics. I prefer that so that silhouette has more meaning as opposed to just popping out of any enemy. Certainly would have made it easier, right? You qualify your Mastery Rank 2 test. Yeah, it's sort of a little bit of a icon soup there. You can only attempt this once per day. Are you ready to become Silver Initiate rank? Wow, you guys should be properly proud of me. These early ones, I assume, are just kill fast and you're good. Reload between waves, I guess, you know? Wave 2 incoming. Ready yourself, I'm ready. I would really love to have some cool music here. Hey guys, quit running around here. Yeah, our plan with that is I think that we need to bring relays back into the early game. New loadout slot unlocked. That's awesome. So we're redoing this UI. Pablo has a great concept to make it more flashy, tell you exactly what you get. That was really cool. I did get all the color palettes as a gift before I trade banned myself, so I wouldn't get further gifts, so I'm sorry about that. All right. That was cool. So Pablo already put all that stuff in for me. A little white tag that came in and reminded me that I could take the mastery test. He put it up here on the menu. I still feel like it was a little hidden. I had to know that I had to escape. Some of the wording I didn't super love, but I think it's a vast improvement. Oh, the hair on my cyst is there. Oh, okay. It's matured enough for me to go cure it. Yeah. Useless? Well, it is useless, I guess. I could make a helmet with it if I had all this stuff. Be nice to know how these segments are obtained. Let me see. There's another example of that, isn't there? There's this thing over here, actually, which I wish was kind of more dull looking until you got the segment. I wish that other part wasn't there until later. Yes, it is weird. It is interesting. So these are prerequisites. It doesn't really tell you about the possible rewards, does it? So supposing I wanted, you know, supposing I was curious about this, and I love companions and dogs and cats. It'd be cool if this gave me a hint as to how to get this, because even myself as a developer, I have completely blanked on how you actually get this. But anyway. And then I have the cyst. I don't know what it is. It's true. It is. You know, most of our efforts go toward supporting the players we have than the players that we'll get in the future. More focused on retention and keeping players engaged than it is getting new ones. That's why I'm playing this new player account. To some degree, which is to kind of figure out how bad the top of the funnel is, and how confusing it is. Cure cyst. So that line's wrong. You shouldn't play that line. That's awesome. Yeah, so Ortis is only supposed to play that line when you awaken it. And we should probably do another custom line for when you get it and you don't know. Yes, exactly. Have Ortis comment on it. It's a very good idea. Yep, new players might not even see it. Yep, it's interesting. In a way, it's sort of interesting that they get a preview of it and then they can never get in again. Sort of tantalizing. I do need more segments though, and I want to know. Actually, I'm going to put task in. I want to show what this can give me and how to get it. You know, 1% or 0.1% less wikia. Does the cyst do anything at all? It does. You can use the cyst in the genetic foundry to make a special type of Kubro. Oh yeah, Edgelord, my sentinel. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Let's see here. So obviously, should I go? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Purple. I don't know. I don't think purple. I think red will look best with my accent here. Energy. Energy red for sure. Accents, I think I'm just gonna go super dark anyway. Cool. Now he's ready. He's totally ready. He looks very cool. I like him a lot. Copy Warframe colors. Oh, that's so cool. That's how. Yeah. I copied Warframe colors, but maybe, you know, I'm gonna get lost in this, man. The red hands and boots. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, now let's try this. That's pretty sick. Energy though, I think we gotta rock the red energy as well. I'm sorry. Yep. Now we're ready. Okay. Someone's getting cut deep by the edge. Love it. Okay, so I finished that one. I have this Interception to do, level 3 to 8. Yeah, I truly got no Eximus enemies, even though I've already gotten some when I was playing through here. Spy, that's scaring me a bit. I'll come back to that one. Good night, Hemo67. Thanks for watching. Yes, I understand why people take so long to color now. Wow. The final end game has, yeah, I suppose. Yep. Okay. So, we tried this before. I'm not sure I like how hardcore those beam effects are. So, last time I tried this, I was eating carrots. Where the heck is this one? Oh man, okay. So. So. One of the things I heard was, it may be too hard to do this, was obviously capture. If you can capture and get out ahead in percent and then just go between two, then you actually have a hope of doing this solo. Right? So this could be facepalm, but I am curious about that, especially with the enemy count not being too intense just yet. But I am not fast enough to get between them all. But I am curious about the strategy that someone told me about on last stream, which makes absolute math sense. So I'm at 12% versus 30. Okay, so I'm here. Oh, here I am. I'm looking at my map rather than actually. Well, it's going to be really. It's going to be absolutely impossible, isn't it? Yeah. So I need to have a dominant number. Yep, this is going to be too spread out to do it. isn't it? Okay, okay, okay. 21%. Gonna be close. 22%. Come fight me. Come fight me. Leave it alone. Okay. Yep. 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 I have 2. I could have 3. Neutralizing. Yep. You can see here the level of discourse is radically dropped as I struggle to keep. Okay, so I'm ahead now by a whole 1%. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. Okay, so I'm ahead by a whole 2%. So if I can keep that. Oh, that is a big waste of time. Big waste of time. Neutralizing. 43. Yep, capturing. Come on, hurry. Hurry. Yep, okay, cool. All right. So with the lower numbers, it may be possible to do this. I have 2. Oh, I already have that one. Captured, yep. So it's 2. Yep. So, where's that third one? Up there? I think if it's up here. Yep. Neutralizing. Oops, oops, oops. Careful, careful. Yep. Hold on to D. Yeah, D's messed up right now. Okay. Okay. Sadly, I also was hoping for okay, rank up. That's cool. It's cool. My buddy's ranking up. 63%. Okay. Is it worth trying for more, or is it just worth trying to keep? I feel like A's close, so I could try it. Yep. Yep. 70 to 71 to 61. 10% lead. Look at me. I'm doing my spins. Edgelord Volt. Okay. Yep. Yeah. All right. So where are my enemies? Okay. Someone contested this one. What happened there? Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh! Ooh! What's exciting? Oh, this could be good. This could be good. Who's messing me up here? You are? Okay, cool. Okay. Oh! Opportunity lost with that. Okay. Okay, so I've got this one. I've got A. Okay. Things are getting a little more intense. Ooh, mod, gimme, ammo drum. Ammo drum. Oh well. Okay. I still have B and I still... Okay. I need this. I need this A right here. Come on. Gimme. Yep. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, I'll kill for some energy right now. I've got it. I've done it. I think I even got an Eximus in this one too. 5 kills while sliding. Oh, I wish I saw that before. No. That made me sweat more than I want to admit. Extract. Better stash notifier wouldn't lost 3 bases. Well, it didn't matter. I was out ahead, and then I just needed to keep 2, right? That was really cool. I enjoyed that. That was really, really, really cool. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I did do a successful interception with a team, but that was... you were hoping for me to fail. Oh, that's terrible. That is just terrible to hope that I would fail. The letters in the control panels blink when they are under attack. Yes. Mercury Junction! And I even got an Eximus that time as well. All right, I have no idea what I'm in for here, but let's give this a shot. Make my ship more edgy? Oh yeah, that's a good point. I really need a glass of water because I've eaten all these sandy carrots. Anything in the system to make Mastery System more rewarding? Yes, for sure. We're going to be adding more. We're going to show you what your rewards are. I didn't want to use the volt speed because I wanted to use the AoE zap once I got to the location. So I was just using the bullet jump and the roll jump there. A sandy carrot is a carrot you didn't wash enough. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Time delay when playing a solo. I clicked the wrong one. Oh, like the UI maybe needs it. Yeah. Okay. Complete all the goals to gain access to new planet. You know what's interesting is we've had some people on Twitter completing all the goals and not being able to activate the junction because there's a hidden goal, which is you have to complete the connection, the locations that connect to it, which I've got to update this. You'd rather that than auto flashlight. Maybe, yep. Please give new players some Warframe weapon slots for Master Rank. That will definitely improve the first impression. I think I got a slot for MR2. That's a good idea. Can't post links, I'm sorry. Will I play PvP? If you want to see me get my butt kicked, sure. Let's see. Is this guy going to be really easy? Because he seems like it right now. Volt versus Volt. Oh, oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. Oh crap, I can't get around him with his shield. That's awesome. Red lightning, because I'm edgy. Oh crap, get out of the way. 50 shield, run, hide. Where'd you go? Oh, he disappeared before I could properly humiliate him. Okay, cool. Hey, this reminds me of my cool prototype level I've been working on. Actually, the lighting's way cool in here. This looks awesome. I love it. He shock blocked me. Oh, very funny. I love it. Okay, another junction down. I'll be through the star chart by 2020, as people are joking in chat. Not loadout slots? What kind of slots are you talking about? Warframe slots? Lore behind the specters. Well, yeah. AI has feelings too. Wouldn't having more Warframe slots for new player would be better. They get more mastery points. It costs more to get. Yep, yep, not bad, not bad. Hey man, I'll think about it. I'm not against that. Certainly making the mastery system more obvious. We've already taken a few steps. We actually saw Pablo's work on that already. It might have been Richard's. I'm sorry if I've got the team, the actual team. Oh, I got a damage mod. Are you guys excited? Fast deflection. Interesting. I like that. It's curious that we're giving out. Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this. Is it my imagining that we're giving out damage mods from Junctions that are kind of worse than what I've been getting on my way here? Junction animation is cool. Crap, Boltor. What have I got? Oh, Boltor! Wow, that is an old weapon. That brings me back. Okay, that was really fun. That was really cool. I loved that. Whoa, cool. Fantastic. Oh, exterminate. Infestation. A relay. Wow. Now I can practice my mastery rank tests. Junctions don't make sense. They're sort of like a gate, right? Get rid of damage mods entirely? Yeah, I've heard that before. Yep. I suppose you, in my own defense, you could say some RPGs or a lot of RPGs have that initial junk tier of items that players earn and graduate from. But I can see why. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Cool. Music. I want music here. I want to feel like a sense of grandeur. Gotta bug George and the guys to give us some. The landings sounded cool, but I want to have more. Oh, what are these hitches? Are these spot loads? I'm getting hitches here. I'm gonna have to keep copying my log. Oh, the new Frost Deluxe. He's just chilling out. He's guarding the exit. That's amazing. Oh, someone in chat saying they deleted Zephyr. Lol. Terrible, terrible. Hey, how's it going? Just typing away. Cool. It's interesting. Every time I jump into a new zone, I get quite the little hitch there. The frame rate seems great otherwise, but it's just that one little hiccup. Private Frost. UI guys recently spent some optimization effort. Would you believe that almost the slowest code in this relay was drawing the name tags? Sometimes Lua can cause a bit of harm there. The update rate is a little choppy. Kind of reminds me of Witcher 3 has that little bit of frame lag on their UI. Look at all these cool people. This is awesome. Every time I go to a relay, I'm just stunned by how crazy different everyone can look. It's just fantastic. Oh, this one looks like, I'm trying to think of the anime this one is reminding me of. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Oh, look at the wings. Holy crap. This is so cool. We should have more of this kind of thing. Yes, the NPC should have more interactions. So this is, I mean, kind of part of what we've been talking about, bringing more culture to Warframe, is starting to kind of get into some of this stuff. Now, what MR do I need to... Oh, this is cool, too. Wow. That's fantastic. Oh, that's so cool. I love that you can just access that in there. Oh, wow. Wow. The edgelord is here, is what chat is saying. That's funny. All these people hanging out really don't have much to say, do they? We should fix that. Oh yeah. So Steel Meridian's cool. Suda. Mm-hmm. Oh, so psycho. As I was saying, we recently optimized how all this stuff works. So the relay feels, I can hear my fan on my PC, on my laptop going up, but the frame rate feels great. Everyone's saying Izzy Edgelord. It's hilarious. Navigation access in Dojo would be awesome. Turn in medallions. The dogmatic arbiters seek a truth through discipline and practice. They reject the Tenno as warrior mythology, a lie constructed to limit their potential. Wow. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, wow. Remnants of the Void, exiled ninjas, greedy mercenaries, 2 guys with guns. This is awesome. That's fantastic. And they have even a great clan logo to go with it. I put a volumetric light in here when I was doing the volumetric lighting code, just to make sure that it would actually work at scale, and it does. So I'm excited to see it in there. Edgevolt needs Arbiters of Hexus. I am kind of thinking, oh, Master Rank 3 required. Okay, that's cool. I feel that's really interesting. Everyone's quite upset with my color choices, which is making me very happy. I will mix it up, I promise. I really think Arbiters are cool, and I love that kind of 3-headed look that their helmets have. So I'm really interested in them. I wonder if it'd be nice to have an interaction. Come back when you are mastery rank is increased or something like that. Wouldn't it be cool if you can enter a mission, a Cephalon mission, and kill from the inside? Oh my god. If you guys see a limbo that looks like Crest toothpaste, that's me. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Wow. Personal space issues aside, this is pretty cool. Oh, your texture looks amazing. The detail of the art in this game. Man. It's so neat. Oh, yeah. I guess I got to bow to everyone because they're being nice. They're being nice. Deep bow, deep bow, deep bow. There we go. Deep bow. Can't find socks, so I video game. The veil has got to be more edgy. Where's the veil? The veil's on the other side. Let's check here. Yeah, so that's steel. I like them. Steve, pick Steel Meridian, Cephalon Suda, Arbiter Objectives, and Red Veil. Okay. Oh, look at this. That looks so neat. You know? Turn in marks. Honored mark. Ooh. Exalted mark. That's cool. I love the guy that they're torturing up here. I want to go check him out. Oh. That is pure hilarity. He's got the knife there. Yeah. Oh, that poor guy. That poor guy. It's amazing. Yeah, that's really cool. This tree is really cool too. It has this kind of, well, not kind of, it has this sort of red infested feel. Block all these players. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Needs more lens flare. Well, I see bloom, but I don't see lens flare. Interesting. So here's what I think. I think this is fantastic to come through a relay for the first time. I love it. I'm not. I think it's really cool. It feels late in the game, but then again, you know, I've heard our game described as the Russian doll game, where things keep, you know, opening up. So I do have some agony about that, but it would be cool, I think, to when you first come to a relay, have a bit of explanation. Why bother? You know, what is this for? Which is to get into a syndicate and get cool rewards. And yep. Steve, maybe it would solve the problem, the hidden objective for the rails, if they could not be selected until you unlock the nodes to it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, I agree with that. We wanted people to go in and kind of check it out before they started the battle, but it does create a bit of confusion, doesn't it? The master rank required is interesting because it's dark. For my old eyes, the dark gray text on the dark gray backer could use a little bit more contrast. Whoa, look at how cool he is. I had that feeling that I got way back in the day, like Dark Age or even Asheron's Call, of just like seeing players with the coolest stuff, just looking completely badass. Look at that sword, it's so mega. This is just out of control. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. How do I sit? I don't know how to sit. I think that's an equipped one, isn't it? I'm gonna boast. There we go. All right, that's awesome. Wow. Make the text white. I know, right? The text should definitely be white. Oh, and that's that hitch again. I'm excited to look at my log to see what that... I've got about 3 or 4 hitches in here. Now this could be better. Feels good, but maybe just a little bit of a more focused composition. Have some stuff flying by. You know, some landing craft of different sorts. Get more of a feeling, because it seems busy in here and probably could reflect some of that outside. Wow, this is really fun and cool and interesting. Trader surfacing in 4 days, 19 hours, 14 minutes, and 39 seconds. Ducat kiosk. Yep. So I think loving this. It would be great. I think we just need that one-time tutorial, right? You know, where the code says, have they looked at the Ducat kiosk before? They haven't? Okay. Pop up and say, here's what it's about. At least make a handshake emote as default. I agree. I agree. And I don't know. So I'm going to agree with that point. I don't know. I don't know how surfaced it is to even customize that stuff. And it's funny, you know, we don't even train the gear menu, which I have notes on. We are going to be working on. War Bros #1. Are you kidding? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Hand of Judgment. Eternal Supremacy. So what was really cool is in December, November, December, how do I go up? I want to go up and see the upper stuff. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, I love this. Oh, man. Some of the art in this game is so fun. I mean, basically all of it, but this is so cool. What a neat concept. Oh, I think some subtitles would be nice for this one. Cool. A tour through the relay would be very cool. Yeah. At the very least saying, welcome to the relay. This is your first visit. Here's what it is. You go and use the Ducat kiosk. Here's what Ducats are about. And here's why you got to wait for the trader and that sort of stuff. Oh, so neat. Okay, cool. I'm on my tour. Sorry to those that are following me. The snow inside is really cool, and we tried to use that in More Within. Spoilers. Okay, so I know the control room. And is there... I think there's a way to actually change... navigation. Am I confused? It's all just navigation, is it? Okay. Why do I think there's another context action in here? Guess there's not. We never did that. Dialogue choices for Darvo in all caps, and there's sentence case everywhere else. Oh, crap, that sucks. We should fix that. Okay, I'm gonna go, so this is down? It's sort of not clear, is it? I guess the particles are streaming down. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, here we go. Ascend. Come with me, let's all ascend. Yeah, we need more in-your-face kind of tutorials. I completely agree. That was really linear. That felt really linear. It looks cool though when they're all coming up. So here we are. This is like a web page in this is the 90s of the internet where everything had the under construction GIFs, right? That's sort of what Warframe is, I guess, in a way. Always under construction. I'd love to go and check out those places down there. That's tantalizing. Okay, cool. So he was actually taking a lot of CPU. Simaris was. Oh, and the craziest thing was, Pat was telling me he was watching, I think the History Channel, and he heard the Simaris voice actor, you know, in a documentary, and it blew his mind. Oh, hello. Wow. Okay. Talk. What is this place? Behind the force field is just supposed to be new stuff, man. No. All beings of substance die eventually, but only those forgotten are truly dead. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, I'm really proud of this. I'm really proud of this. It's really cool. Yeah. I am curious about the gameplay. I will join the hunt. You don't have a choice. Could I have hit escape there? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Okay. Simaris is a literal star. Okay. I would like to run the synthesis simulation. Oh, that's cool. It would be nice if some of those choices led back to this point so I don't have to re-engage the dialogue to see how accepting has changed what my options are. Because you sort of leave and you're... it feels weird to not refresh that. Do you have any targets? Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Can you get rid of native space herpes? I did. I did. See? Look. Oh, rid of it from the game? No, I can't. I'm sorry. What's this up here? Mastery test. Mastery test. So it'd be cool if this is kind of... I think if that's a practice and it said the mastery test number, I think that would be a little clearer. But now, I mean, the icons are cool as well. It looks beautiful. It's really cool. And these are all the mastery rank tests for practicing. I love how it ascends here. Of course you noticed my star comment. Sorry. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. Why in the hell have you guys not capitalized on the concept of a talking Clem plush? Oh man, I'll tell you why. Because those things are expensive to make and take time, I guess. What's this? Offerings. So he gave me synthesis scanners. A sigil. Look at all this cool stuff. Simulacrum access key. A Simaris helioskin. Simulor. Heliocore. Health conversion. Oh, wow. Widget. Reduces the time required to scan a target. Purchase. Yeah. Cool. Synthesize genetic data of a target and uploads it to the sanctuary. Awesome. Specialized trap. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm just soaking it in, guys. Just soaking it in. Research. Personal progress on these guys. Gee, it'd be cool if we made more of this, isn't it? Steve, a lot of people don't even know they can have an option to practice your master test before qualified. Maybe there should be something that shows them that. Agreed. If you like amusing clan names, see if you can get the references for mine. Horgan's Heroes? Is that a reference to Hogan's Heroes, where they the POW camp is a comedy show, and they have all the tunnels underneath the base? Yeah, I remember that show. Okay, have I checked everything out? Oh, no. I think I got this guy. Darvel left. I didn't get your message, I don't recall. So what's going on? What are you offering here? Oh, crap. It's interesting. So what just happened was he got cut off. We popped open the diorama and his dialogue got truncated. Let's do it again. Yep. Yeah. That's pretty ghetto. We've got lots of text clipping and the audio gets nuked. Exilus adapter, though, as a reward, looks cool. The diorama lighting is not super cool. I don't know if I'm going to accept this quest right now. I'm kind of nervous about it, but I think that's really cool. Do the preconditions in the ship show that? So that's a man of few words. I'm curious if the ship is consistent with that. Okay, cool. See, the master rank can only be done once a day, which means for new players enjoying themselves, they get stuck between rank 1 and 2. Yes, although they're not stuck. They can keep playing the game and earning their way beyond that rank. They just need the test. So we do struggle with that, but I think surfacing the practice, you know, I'm not going to disagree with that. I think that's definitely well intentioned. Okay. Steve, I feel like the mastery lock VO for arbiters should be, you've shown us your true strength, prove to us your talent. Yep, I think that'd be cool. Definitely a teaser, right? It'd be nice to know what their philosophy is and then get a tease about, because you want it to feel like a carrot, like it'll be cool to join these guys, come back, earn some mastery, keep playing. Whoa! Warframe. That'd be really cool. You can see there. Oh, so there's lots of cool life up there, but just not outside the... I have to kind of crane my neck to see this stuff. That's really interesting. Oh, hey, I know you. I know you. Pookie, there we go. I'm a robot Tenno, cool. Yes. Who is Horrigan? I don't know who Horrigan is. Horrigan. Is that a meme-ish thing or is that an old reference? Am I buffering? Am I buffering? Maybe it's because my PC got angry. Let's just check here. I did just drop a whole bunch of frames. Sorry about that. I shouldn't be BitTorrenting while I play Warframe, should I? Just kidding, just kidding. Cool. That is interesting. Some of the replication isn't great. Buffering intensifies. Let me look. 29,000 frames suddenly dropped. Oh, ouch. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to navigation Darwell deal. It's so cool. I didn't join any syndicates because I'm MR2 and I need to be MR3. So I just want to check to see. Talk to Darwell Real. It's perfect. Man. Great job, UI guys. Canada does not like streamers, I guess. No. I am dropping more frames. It seems to be stable right now. I'm really sorry about that. It might be it might be that my going to the relay was making OBS a bit slow. I'm not totally sure. Operators and relays would be really cool. Maybe I was kind of thinking about a relay or a special type of relay, or maybe a sort of a VIP, you know, velvet rope section in a relay, so that you could kind of try to keep the secret a little bit, although it's tough. I'm great today, Paul Minecraft. Welcome back. I recognize your name. Okay, that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. I'm up to 2 hours now. I was going to try to do one bit of code, but I may not. So let's just take a look at what I'm going to do next. Thank you for the game invite, guys, but I'm still checking out this new Sentinel. So I've got exterminate stuff. I don't know what's happening in the future here. I do feel like, because I know on Tolstoy, there's going to be something cool there waiting for me. And I'm wondering about a carrot. Zoom levels feel too extreme as well. Really is cool. But maybe too many, the increments aren't fine enough. Thank you for the game invite, but I am going to do maybe a little bit of coding. Relays remind me of EVE Online, but relays are more funny to interact with. I see. Kubro Kuzi, Conclave. Yo, 75% upload bitrate. I know. Yeah, it was nice seeing you in game. If you were one of the people that had the crazy, awesome decked out stuff, I'm very jealous right now. I don't remember having much of an introduction with Teshin. Kind of felt like you noticed him with not talk. Yep, yeah, I agree. Polar bears chewing on my cable. I know, or a moose or something, right? Okay, so let's just real quick. I'm going to quickly check to see if I can accomplish my very small programming goals. I am planning to complete a trial. As you know, I am not advancing as fast as I need to really catch up to that. And so my hope is that I will finish not all the side quests, but my main path of Witcher, which I'm kind of playing a few nights a week as well, so that I can get more progress on this really interesting game. Okay, so let me just check here. If I can't get this very small programming thing working, then I will probably say my goodbyes. We are, let me see here. Do I have anything? We have the charity stream going on. You guys should check that out. Please donate. We do a lot of charity work. Our community does with Warframe, and I think I really love that part about our company and our game, that we try to do that sort of stuff very often. I actually don't see. I actually don't like seeing Warframe on the Star Trek background. Oh, that's interesting. I really thought that was. It felt interesting that they were holding it in their hand and felt large. There was something really appealing about that we retained. I'm sorry that you don't like it. Good idea. Program an inbox message from players at MR3 that they should join. Yep, that'd be very good. One of the things that's going to happen with the new, you can see we've already started to do a few changes where you get a little pop-up that nags you can go into a higher master rank. The other thing that we're going to be adding is a reward screen. So when you finally do complete your master rank test, it gives you a clear list of what the rewards are. The good thing about that is we can do a little bit of that surfacing, like I see suggested here in chat, which is, hey, now you can join a syndicate. Let's do it. So I think that's really cool. Let me just see here if my connection is what I think it is. And I was going to try to fix a small bug of my own creation in the photo booth mode that we showed on Friday, which is really cool. Let's see here. Give me one second here. Okay, give me like 3 minutes. Okay, give me 3 minutes. Yeah, 140 hours to finish Witcher 3. I'm wondering if I can get through the main quest without the side stuff. But give me a few minutes. How do you like the chair stream, guys? Okay, so what am I doing here? So I'm going to show you, I'm almost done. I don't really have a good guitar lesson. Oh, did you see that? The bane of every guitar player. Every acoustic guitar player ever. I dropped the pick inside of the sound hole. We're done. We're done. The stream's over. Okay, so remember the bar chords we learned? So cool. Bar chords are awesome. Okay, so let's take a look here. We'll go like this. Okay, so I'm in my ship, and I'm gonna go down here, and interesting. So let's take a look. Yeah. What am I gonna do here? Let me get this up. Let me get this list here. Can I show you this? Oh yeah, cool. Okay. All right. Chair for the Warframe. Well, I don't know about the chairs. We have a hard time with chairs in Warframe. Now I put them on my stream because I like chairs, but rest in peace stream. Did it jump when I put in the larger resolution game? Let's take a look here. Yeah, we're dropping frames like crazy. Okay, things are a little bit more sane now. How about that? Stream oath. Yeah, that's funny. The oath thing is interesting because I'm always reading articles about online communities, and they say that there's a bit of psychology that if you phrase it that it's coming out of your own mouth, that it can help community behaviors a little bit. These are what that. So this is dev. Don't laugh at my plat. This is not harder, and this is dev. Okay, so I'm not streaming my legit account. This is totally Hacksaw cheat mode account. Let's see. Make sure I don't give away anything here. Yep. Okay. So here I am with my cool stuff. And let's do my favorite. And then we'll go to appearance, and we'll do share mode, and we'll go into we'll pick a photo booth tile. And we'll load it. What happened to Lotus Throne? Oh, it's these things are bound to eventually come to the game. That's a very good question. I have a good memory. So, it'd be awesome if we could have our Warframes on display somewhere. Wouldn't that be awesome? These are things that we also agree with. Okay, so I'm pre-processing, which will probably make OBS really angry because I'm caching shaders and that stuff. So let's look at the photo mode. We have a bug in the photo mode. I'm going to conclude my stream with just a little bit of programming. Now, here we are. This is photo mode. I've got some crazy key bindings in here. Why are my key bindings so crazy? I think I was cloning an account. So customize key bindings. Can I do default? Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's try that. That's better. Woof. Okay, so here I am in a corpus tile. Now, if you saw the dev stream on Friday, we're at bringing a photo mode to Warframe, which is going to be really cool, and it's going to have all these different tiles, these little mini levels. You can see in here. Let me see. Am I streaming that? Yep, I am streaming that. And Rebecca showed off doing some cool photo mode stuff with the new chroma skins coming. So we've got a problem here with the one of the features I added them to ask, which is exposure setting. So if I do this right, let's see, oh yeah, let me get the Sobek here. I'm gonna go here, and I've got my toggle free camera. So I'm gonna try to jump up, and then I'm gonna pause the game with C. Actually, you know what? I don't like it. I want to try again. So how are you going to get the photo booth tiles? That's kind of the coolest part about this, I think, which is Pablo's got this great list that he's working with our artists on, and you'll be unlocking the photo booth tiles. If you're a veteran player, you're probably going to have most of them unlocked already, but there'll be things like if there's a really cool, beautiful custom piece of art for, say, Second Dream or War Within, we might give you a photo booth tile related to that. Or again, if you complete certain missions, normal missions in the solar map, that you'll unlock the settlement art set for use in the photo booth. So it's a nice way to give you guys more rewards for playing our game, more completion rewards. We're even going to do this one called the chroma key room, which is literally a solid color, and you'll be able to pick what color you want, so you can use it if you want to try to get a really great action shot of your Warframe, but you want to have it so that you can chroma key out the background and put it somewhere else. You can do it, and you definitely can use operator mode on PS4. There's a hold versus a tap that you need to use there. Check to see what your in your key bindings list. How will Warframe handle multi-threading with Lua? Are you using Lua JIT header files? We're not using Lua JIT. So the way we do multi-threading with Lua, that's a great question. Are you a developer? The only way we do threading with Lua is the garbage collector. We do our Lua update. So we're running our whole game frame. We're kicking off jobs for collision, physics, particles, a bit of animation. We kick off the rendering jobs. Then in sync, we do AI updates. These are why the main core CPU core of Warframe is doing most of the work. That it doesn't split off enough of these tasks. We split the ones that are easy off, but one of them that was sort of easy was once we do the update of the Lua scripts, we can kick off a job to do the garbage collection phase of Lua in a separate thread. Now, Lua doesn't run at the same time as that garbage collection thread, but the rest of the game does. The collision, the physics, the rendering, the UI updates. So, yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so flying through space with my Sobek here, and I've got my shotgun. I'm not sure if I like that pose, so as Rebecca was demoing, I can advance time a little bit just to get maybe my cloth in a better condition. Let's see here. There we go. That's what I wanted. This sparks up here are interesting. Okay, so let me get like a cool pose like this. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pick some crazy stuff here. Bring the saturation down a bit, which usually gives things a slightly more war-torn, realistic look. Can up the film grain to max it out to just make it as gritty and cool as possible. Maybe burn is cool. Yeah, burn seems kind of cool. Let's see what else I have. Cross process. That's pretty cool. And then let's see what other angles might be cool. Maybe I'll try to really bring in the field of view. Which really helps the character proportions. There we go. Got something like that. Uh-huh. So I've got my cool screenshot going. We'll have to ask my boyfriend to explain all this in a simple way. Oh man, sorry. Okay, so the problem is to compose a screenshot is I asked the guys to do an exposure setting. Let me see, does it work? There we go, there's no bug. It all just works. They already fixed it. And there you go, that's the end of the programming stream. Everything just works. That's hilarious, they already fixed it. It's fantastic. Let's fix this bug. Oh, our team already fixed it. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna unbound this here. All right, this is great. I didn't even have to do anything. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Maybe I'll let the exposure range be a little bit smaller, just so I can feel like I've actually done anything. Let's take a look. So, let's see, can I pull that up? Check it out. Open containing folder. Let's see here, get this in here. Photo booth controls. Here I am in my Lua, in my photo booth controls. And I'm gonna reduce the minimum FOV to be 20 so you can zoom in more, and I'm going to change the minimum exposure to something extremely small. Let's do a smaller range. 0.3, 0.1, 0.3, and M initial exposure. Oh my goodness. What is that? Minus min exposure is the target exposure. Okay, cool. All right, so we saved that. And now I should be able to change my film grain. I'm gonna go black and white. And now I can reduce my exposure even more. That's just kind of what I wanted. So I can go really high, or I can go really dark. And I'm going to reduce the field of view even more to really get the character proportions as flat as possible. So no foreshortening, because when you have a wide FOV, it tends to skew the appearance of things. So there you go. There's an amazing bug fix that I didn't even have to do. Some photo mode on your ship, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? We'll talk to the guys about that. Let's see, slow motion, advanced time. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Man, I could spend forever in this thing. Oh, now I'm in slow motion? How about a sliding shot? How about like this? Oh, I just found a bug. That's interesting. Okay. Nice sliding shot. Cool. I don't like when it covers up his head. Oh, ouch! You're gonna see all sorts of interesting frames in the photo mode. Let's take the depth, make it really out of focus, and then just bring. Can I bring him in? I think I can right there. Oh, there we go. So you can control, so you can throw the background out of focus, give it that kind of like portrait mode look, right? That's super cool. Take a screenshot of that. Higher FOV in the game would be cool. Let's see, this one goes to 100. Let's take a look at how that feels. Now that's really interesting. You can kind of see how the, let me put that back into focus here. You can see how really high FOVs, photographers don't like to use really high FOVs for portraits because you tend to create an interesting distortion of the subject. But it looks cool here if you want to try it. It has a kind of a cool different feel, doesn't it? But I can check out what the maximum FOV is in the game. Let's see here. A little close. Oh, I think I can hold right click so it's easier. Yeah, cool. just like that. And maybe a little less saturated. There we go. Oh, sick. But too bad it's mangling his head. It'll be funny to see what we come up with. I'm sure we're going to get lots of interesting bugs that people want us to fix as a result of this photo mode. And Pablo will be cursed by our the rest of our team, talking about, oh, the elbow of the animation, oh no. Scope bite's gonna leave a mark. I know, right? Ouch. Okay, so I didn't have to fix a bug. So, oh, that's sick. That was really cool. Oh man, that is, do you see why I spent like an hour in this thing? Oh man, that is really cool. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's line this up. Get the focus just right. There we go, focus is just right. Too much grain? I love the film grain for this look. Get the exposure just right. Really nice, really nice. I'm gonna keep this one for later. Okay. Yeah, I know, the Sobek's in your face, right? Okay. Well, since our UI programmers are awesome, they fixed the bug that I thought I'd have to. So that's awesome. Let's look at, let me see, where am I? Where am I? Let us look at, I will end with showing the very lame progress that I've had on my crew, the Joy Photography with Steve Sinclair. I know, isn't that cool though? Look how beautiful that is. I mean, come on, it's gonna be fun. It's a fun little feature. See, I like a little less saturation. I like that kind of look of high-speed camera, grainy and a bit desaturated. Okay, so before we part, my beautiful friends, I'm going to load up my crummy little ship test I've been working on. Let me just find it here, and I will show you the few things that I did. I didn't really do much, but I did do one thing that was interesting. Enemies to be ate up in the photo booth. Hey man, you have them, and it's awesome. You can spawn enemies. I think Rebecca showed that. Can we save this and use it on displays? You can't yet. Wouldn't that be awesome? Bloom slider would be cool as well. I agree. So let's take a look at my ship code here. Where is this? Cruise ship pilot. I've been working on this kind of on the sly here. Everyone who has this, use this. Oh my gosh, so memeish. I'm going to spend so much time with that photo booth. I almost called it the Pablo booth because, yeah. Yes, so you can spawn enemies in there. Apology has been acknowledged. The intermittent feed keeps me from catching everything. Regarding operator abilities, instead of removing charges, would incorporating the charge rates visually into operator's suit, a la Dead Space. Yeah, I do like that kind of digex stuff. We're going to rework some of those energy systems first, and then we'll try to work on how it's visualized, because I agree it's way too subtle right now. Any thought of putting photo booth as part of simulacrum? You're going to have a tile like that, but it's more like the simulacrum almost works in the photo booth. You can select enemies and spawn them and stuff. It's really cool. The photo op feature has a record option to look back on and screenshot, right? It doesn't in the game yet. We are working on things like saving them to your profile and stuff like that. We are working on that, but see, can the photo booth be used in Arcwing? You know what? Not yet, but we're gonna have a tile for that, I think. FOV 100. Yes. Okay. Well, again, I've got some FOV requests on my notes here. I got a lot of notes from you guys, so I really appreciate the interest. And release date for photo booth. We'll probably release it with a few. You know, if we can get a few of the small rooms done, it's getting really close. It will. In fact, if you're in photo mode, the UI removal during screenshots is implicit. It automatically does that for you. So you can just leave it on and it will turn it off for photo booth mode. I know, I was thinking about that with the photo booth, with the stalker popping in now and then. Just kind of being cool, maybe dabbing the background. Not dabbing. Full range of FOV options. Yes, so we do have an FOV slider in there, but it sounds like people aren't pleased with the range it supplies. So I'm just loading up shaders to get into I should have loaded this before I started the stream, to get into my little cruise ship test. I'm not sure how many have finished that research yet, but I do. I do know that that's something we haven't done much about yet, and we're not yet doing anything about that. FOV increase in game, more screen getting filled with Warframe. Oh, like a cute panda thing. That's awesome. Allowing forward to add multiple polarity to the same slot. Yes, I recognize you. Any news on that front? It'd be nice if the UI was a little bit smarter there. FOV, I think, does go to 90. It at least goes to 90, for sure. Decorations and photo booth. Well, that'd be cool. We're going to start probably with just enemies and the few controls that you saw there. Would you guys consider making a sortie where you fight the stalker and all his acolytes at once? That'd be pretty epic. Yes, I like that idea. Yep. FOV over 9,000? Yes, that would be. Let's add that. Everything would be one giant gaudy pixel. FOV goes to 78? I don't think so. But we can check. Is there a chance of Pry ever coming to Steam? I don't think so. Photo filters for the regular gameplay, please. That would be cool. I think that when you finish Last of Us or Uncharted, I think that unlocks that kind of stuff. That'd be really fun. We can look into that. Possible to add camera X and Y sliders and press a key to swap sides. X, Y sliders. Oh, I see, to determine which side you're on. Pretty good idea. I'm not sure that would be high in the pile just yet. Can the sys please cover the Warframe colors, at least on Nidus? Yes, there's a chance that can happen. I have had that. I did check to see if that would work. Cute panda thing is a panda thing. Yep. Well, I don't know how good my demo is going to load because I'm stuck loading these shaders right now. Let's take a look here. What's going on? Yeah. It is chewing hard on these shaders. Yuck. Right, exactly. Chance for Stalker to appear in the background. Making us able to select all mods in the mod station or be able to click plus minus after that would be super appreciated, or an option. Select all but one. Oh, I see. An inversion. Interesting. FOV in game only goes to 78. Well, how do you know that? How do you know that? Because the FOV is vertical FOV, I think, not yeah. You may be right, though. Let me just take a look at the code for that. Options. Settings. FOV. I see here. Oh, okay. I'm done. We can look at the settings. We can do that. Here's my lame progress on this here. In-game FOV max needs to be 90. Again, so we're well beyond 90 in this axis. Our FOV is expressed in this way, which is common, so you keep the aspect ratio consistent as things become wider. But I'm not against giving the option a little bit higher range. We can check what it is in a second. Min value, yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's just check this here. Field of view, 65. Oh, so we're showing the. How does it render this? Display value, return. So we've got a multiplier value. Okay, okay. So FOV default. Okay, okay. We'll do that in a second. Okay. I like it. I like it. Save it. No, 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 no. Okay. So last we checked on our programming slob. We took a junction, and we had an idea that we wanted to try out on Sundays to make a crew ship, which is kind of something like you see in like in the game Elite or Star Citizen have this stuff, and I love the idea. Our original idea for the original Sci-Fi Dark Sector in like 2001, we had a working demo of this in the Unreal Tournament 1 engine, and I used the trick to move the how skybox rendering was to convince people that even though you're in a stable environment with actual ground combat, that it was actually flying through space. And so if I can show what that is, let me just take a look here. So I worked on this a little, for half an hour. Let me just check this out here. Camera spot. Okay. So I have this code here. So I added this, and you can see here now that I've taken control of this kind of slow moving ship. And it's kind of slow right now. Okay. And moving into this galleon. So the idea would be to get off of the pathways of the solar rail network in Warframe, which we really haven't explained very well, which is part of improving the cultural communication of Warframe. To get off those pathways, you have to build these larger ships with your clan. Maybe a small clan, maybe a large clan, but you're working on these multi-crew ships. And the idea would be that you have roles like, pilot, an engineer, you have a boarding party, and you would, get in there. You can see a bit of glitch there, but ignore that. So you would see these large ships, you would attack them. You can see that I don't have any collision there, so it's probably just going to punch right through the mesh. And you'd have these different roles, and you could do this stuff. Let's see here, let's tilt over here. So you go in here and kind of blast, pow, 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 and be attacking these galleons. Oh crap, I'm gonna crash. Come on. Pull up, pull up. So you'd be attacking these galleons, and then of course, once you've done enough damage to them, you could board them. Or potentially, if you're a big fan of FTL like I am, maybe boarding them is actually part of the requirement, or you want to maximize your reward from doing the mission. You don't want to just blast it out of space. You want to go in there and steal something from it. Or potentially you may have built a cruise ship whose emphasis is on stealth and on boarding, and not on just pure firepower and armor and stuff like that, so that boarding might be the only way. And conversely, you might hear an explosion behind you, jump off the console, and actually fight the boarding guys, as they're coming down from the engineering section. You have to have this gameplay space a little bit multi-level in order to support this idea that the Grineer would try to board you with their boarding sleds and blast your face off, right? So this is the kind of this is kind of the idea. Yeah, of course you see lots of ugly stuff because so crappy prototype. Okay, so then what I added was I wanted to make sure that we could do a camera spot, okay? And so the idea would be, if I was helping you fly our cruise ship, that I would be potentially running the broadside cannons, or doing something, maybe aiming the boarding sled to launch, or I'm setting something up or covering you while you depart from the ship and fly over with your arc wing. So, so what I wanted to do was that. Let me just try this here. So let me just, I'm going to restart this. I am kind of thinking, if I get successful with this, that I'll, actually get more programmers and artists and stuff engaged on it. What did I do? Did I break something? I did. Where's this? What is this? Why would I do that? Ship deco. Let's take a look here. Okay, so if not, can you see this? Can you see the Lua code I'm typing? Let me just move this up here. So ship deco. So I did this. Okay, I say will that work? So then I said, can I attach a camera out in space? So this one's oriented along the flight vector of the cruise ship. Okay, so this would be, say you had it, this would be like a mode, like in a racing game where you say, show me what the hood looks like. So you're not really seeing from inside the ship, but you're actually seeing on a nose camera. Okay, and then if you take that concept from there, let me just see here. Whoa, what am I doing here? Did I just close it? That was pretty sloppy. So then the other idea would be, what can I take the camera, so this is another camera I've attached, and can I rotate it sideways so I can get a broadside view of it? So there's a broadside view of the cruise ship. So this was what I would see if I was a gunner on your ship. And of course we would, I think the term is gimbal. We would counter gimbal. We would counter gimbal so that you're not being sick from how the pilot is flying, right? So if you think about when you're a gunner in like a Halo, so then I would be on the side guns, which would be the most powerful. So you create a bit of coordination. I'd be shooting it here. So you'd be shooting here, bam, bam, bam. You'd be like, come on, turn around him or whatever. You'd be your optimal strategy based on maybe how this cruise ship works is it has these kick-ass side cannons, and so your pilot is having to figure out how to keep a nice side trajectory while you line up the shots. And so you're blasting this guy. So I proved that I could do the side thing. So my idea for that would be, the next part of this prototype would be, I'm going to set this up as a gun right here on the side thing, right? So that the pilot and I are working together to bring the big cannons, on side. Okay, so that was the side thing, and then the other part, which is obvious and simple, was, can I get a ship attached? Right, so let me go out of there. Can I get a ship attached and fly and see the ship? Because that's kind of nicer sometimes if you see the ship itself flying. So I used one of the landing crafts here just to kind of test this out. My idea for this isn't necessarily that you can fly your landing craft, although as soon as I did this, I thought, wow, this is cool too. The idea would be that this is a much larger multi-crew ship. Yes, the sea fights, absolutely. So then I got this working where you can fly this and pew 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 your way coming up onto the galleons. So I kind of took those three concepts of, can I convince you from inside a actual fighting gameplay area that you're flying a ship? Yes. Can I attach a camera out in the space scale and convince you that you're kind of a broadside gunner? Yes. And then lastly, can I give you more of a third-person piloting experience at the sort of landing craft scale? And I think, maybe at the landing craft, I can't crash it. Look, watch what happens when I crash it. There's no collision. Right? So this is part of working on a prototype, is you're building it up from these blocks of, well, what do you want to prove? How do you want to inspire yourself? What are the next steps to make it real? So the next steps for me are definitely going to be collision and shooting. I am thinking just a 4-man squad, or even a 2-man, or even a 1-man if you wanted to, do simpler content, or maybe there's a type of ship that's maybe kind of works okay at that scale. But wouldn't it be cool, even when I saw this, I thought, wouldn't it be cool if maybe some missions you have kind of like select your landing zone, so that before you jump into your great prime, you're saying, well, let's land in the aft section to do, this mission type, or, oh, I'm gonna crash. Oh, yeah. Of course, there's no collision, so I'm just completely faking my reaction right now. Wouldn't it be cool to try that kind of stuff? So, yeah. Landing craft racing or something like that. Yeah, it would kind of turn you into pirates, wouldn't it? It would feel like you're being a pirate. I think it'd be pretty cool. And there you can see again that it works, and I'd be able to do combat in here. And this is sort of really key to the illusion to me, is really make you feel like this is happening at sort of that multiple scale, that you have internal problems in your ship, or you're creating problems for their ship, and then also flying it. So that if you go here, actually, I think I can. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh yeah, so here we go. So I have a little hotkey that simulates the idea that I came crashing through here, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm on their ship. And then your friend's saying, like, you gotta blow up the reactor, because there's no way we're gonna be able to kill this galleon. We're completely outgunned. Our clan ship's hull is compromised. We're dying in here. And then you get in here, and you have all those systems working together at kind of multiple loops, coming in here, and you're blasting away, destroying maybe their weapons console, so they can stop attacking you, and you guys can get away. So yeah, that's it. Guns of Icarus. Guns of Icarus. If you're seeing 15 people in matchmaking, that sounds like a matchmaking bug. And I have seen a couple screenshots of that. Anyway, that's where I've got so far. I've got the Canadian sun hitting me now in the face. Arcwing in the same mission would be really cool. I want to have I was thinking about just having this as a very small mission type, to kind of to feel it out in Warframe, versus making you wait tons and tons of time. But I think it'd be really fun to get into something like this, and potentially making it kind of the way you get into the dark sectors, because the idea is the dark sectors don't really have the kind of transportation roads, space roads, so to speak. So there you go. Yeah, that sunshine's coming here. Yeah, fantastic. So yeah, I think I'm gonna say my goodbyes. I'm gonna I'm gonna work a little bit on this prototype, and try to get through some more of the main quest of The Witcher 3, which I'm just as part of my back catalog. And I might go outside and convert some of the chemicals in my blood into vitamin D, or I forget how that works. FOV. Okay, hold on. Let's do that real quick. Let's do this real quick. Transform, paste transform. People are reminding me about FOV, so let's take a look at it. Give me 1 second. I got to find the correct. We have this. So let's take a look here. Open for edit. Okay, FOV. So we have, here is our current FOV. Again, if you're looking at this code, we've got settings for lots of stuff. This file is freaking huge. 4,000 lines of setting code in our game. So we always kind of groan a little bit when someone on the team asks for exposing something for settings. A lot of code. Oh yeah, battling Hun out this way would be sick. So you can see here we've got a min value and a max value of 0.8 and 1.2. And these are multipliers, okay? And then you have this FOV. What is this? Value times 0.4 plus 0.8. So my expectation about these strange values here is we probably tried to widen the FOV slider, but we wanted to make old settings compatible. So we did this kind of scale bias thing here, which is really interesting. So let's check it out in game. Let's check it out here. The stalker is in my kitchen, I agree. So let's do, 78, confirm. So again, this is not 78 horizontal, this is 78 vertical. So it's actually quite wide. Yeah, you guys are like hummingbirds with this FOV. It's pretty cool. However, it is easy to change, but I will have to think about 6.8, 1.2. I'll have to be tender here. And the reason this is dangerous is I don't want to change. There we go, 189. Wow, that's I've completely broken the control. Now, how did I break the control? I see. So I've got these weird hard-coded constants. I need to come back and figure out why are these hard-coded constants like this. Okay. So with this new one, I can get up to 91. So I probably, okay, so let's just confirm this. Really? That actually feels very wrong, like I messed it up. Yes, the sarcasm. Yes, I appreciate that comment. That's literally unplayable. You know, this is not quite, the math in these settings is not quite right. So before I just check this in, I may need to figure out what I've done wrong here. Make it 80 so we don't get triggered. I see. Yes. Well, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it so odd. Let me just check here. Oops. Here we go. Whoa. Easy now. Easy, Tiger. Don't be spazzing. Right. So these FOVs are this way, but I kind of feel like my math is wrong. Won't volt speed really multiply the FOV? It will, so I'll have to be very careful. The legs are hilarious. I know, they get so stretched out. It looks awful. It looks terrible. Anyway, as you can see, I'm going to have to go back, look at the change list, figure out where these multipliers come. Actually, 20%. That was a little goofy. Let's just chill that out. Let's just chill this out. I've done both at the same time. That's the problem. Let's just take a smaller step and not change everything at once for scale and bias. Okay. Okay, let's just take a look at this. There, that is probably more reasonable, although, whoa, it feels really fish-eyed when I'm turning. But hey, man, I played Quake once too, so Quake 1, 2, Quake once, GeoQuake. Yeah, there should be Quake Pro FOV. I know, right? Well, anyway, I could take a look at that offline. there are some hard-coded values which don't have any comments, so I probably should look up what those mean first. But I will give you a little bit of boost of that soon. So thank you for watching. Thank you for warning me about the stalker in my kitchen. I noticed the lights were flickering, so I'm going to have to battle right now and hope for some good drops. And I hope you guys have a great Sunday. And let's see here. I dropped the pick and the guitar, so I don't really have a lot of good lessons here. By the way, I got here DEC work on adding numerical field settings. Even better, please. And folder, yeah, well, I can change the FOV. I just want to look up the constants. 1,000 degree knife fight versus Warframe. Yep. If you just tuned in, I'm sorry. I've been going for almost 3 hours here, and I'm getting very hungry, even though I ate some dirty carrots. Yuck. Check out our charity stream that we're running on Twitch. It's awesome for a good cause. Let me see here. Yeah. A great Sunday. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I showed you my prototype, and I unlocked another junction, and I upped my mastery rank, and I learned how to look edgelord. I unlocked a relay to go to and took some notes to teach some stuff. And the PvP players definitely want higher FOV. I totally understand that. It totally makes sense to me. You guys were awesome in chat today, and I want to thank my mods. I think one of them has to do an exam very soon for a microcontroller course and should be studying. So check out Warframe fan channels on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Warframe fan channels. There's a donate button there. We love to do the charity stuff for Warframe, and really appreciate your support. Don't raid that stream. Get in there and donate. And thanks for the great game. My two sons are playing right bows across live. I'm watching, doing future insights. I love this game. You're very kind. And I'll see you guys next week on Sunday. And I'm pretty hyped for photo mode, and I'm excited about this crazy weird ship prototype I've been working on. So I'll talk